So I don't know, what do you guys think we should maybe focus on going into the new year here? And the farmers are still unhappy. I don't know what we can do about that right away. Do a little bit more for Chalana Roy. Okay. We look like... Oh, okay. So this must mean... What does that little flaming bowl symbol mean? That we still have an ongoing blessing? Or that we sacrificed recently? Because it's disappeared from these other ones. So maybe that means the other gods need some attention? Well, so should we do a sacrifice for her, or should we build a shrine? Okay. Ask Chalana Arroy to teach us the curing ritual so we can sacrifice to help sick people. Oh, now they all want us to... So we got 12. Everyone's on board. There's never a guarantee the gods will answer, so we should probably give at least 7 cows worth, but we probably should do more given the success of last time. So unfortunately, we cannot specifically ask for the curing, but by asking for mysteries, hopefully that will go. So, 14 goods then? This time around? Yeah, they're all on board with like, okay, you know, now we need it. Which, maybe that hints that that's the next one in the gun for the game? Maybe the game will do that? Okay. We'll do 14 goods. We don't want to dwindle too much on that. It's actually really hard for us to gain new ones. So we'll sacrifice. And we learn curing. Hooray! Oh boy. A group of ragged outlaws demands your hospitality. Their leader says they are favored. Now let me bring up my notes. Where are my notes from last time? I think we are the hospitable... Well, it's... Orlanthi culture, I think hospitality is a big deal. Anyway, so their leader says that they are favored by Gagarth, god of outlaws, who will rain punishing hail upon your Tula if you do not hold a feast in their honor. If you do not give us your finest ale and your choicest meats, Gagarth's hail will flatten your crops, kill your sheep, wound your children. The people are angered by the boldness of their demands. Send them to pester the Hirani. Offer them gifts if they threaten another clan instead. That sounds like a bad thing. The Blue Jays have annoyed us many times. The people will cheer us if we send these wretches to vex them. Okay, so he's on board with that as well. Bad King Urgrain feasted outlaws and neglected his own subjects. She wants to say no. Loricon says, they are outlaws. We can do anything we like. The one guy whose advice would be the most helpful is just like, yeah, do whatever. Jareen says, we can easily run off the scoundrels, which means they'll probably come back. Gagarth is a malevolent deity who delights even in fighting his own kinsfolk of the Storm Tribe, so grant them hospitality. Gagarth is a malevolent deity, so she's all like, yeah, no. He's like, yes, we should do that, and she's like, okay. So, so far, we're kind of, everyone on the clan is split. Now, if I know anything about the game, it is possible that we send them to another clan, and that clan sends them back to us. Because we're like, we'll pay you to go to them, and then they can just be like, well, we'll pay you more, and then they'll just come back. As we saw with the undead farmer who kept coming back, there may actually only be one correct choice. But we also have to consider that if we grant them hospitality and have a feast, I don't know if that's going to affect the clan mood. I mean, we're partaking in a feast, but, you know, the farmers are already unhappy. I don't know if they would be like, why are we wasting food on these people? But they would be included in the feast themselves, so it might improve. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually sure. I'm not well versed enough in the background mechanics of the game to know. And honestly, I believe there's a bit of random number generation going on anyway, so. She says pester the Harani. Are we even friends with the Harani? Here's a deal. So she wants us to send them to the Harani. The Harani are known for reforming bandits and outlaws. And they owe us a favor. Maybe Liz Melder's onto something. Should we do that? Okay. God, can I just take a moment to say I love this game and the amount of background detail this has? Like, what a twist. That's awesome. Thank you, Liz Melder. You know, I've been on the fence about Liz Melder. I think she pulled through this time. Okay, so we'll send them some gifts to go threaten. Are they not on the? Oh no, I can't choose. Oh, there. Oh God. Thanks, Pocket Ninja. So this is a list you have to drag. I was trying to scroll and it wasn't working. Okay, so we'll send them to the Harani. Let's see how this turns out. It's not specifying how many gifts we're using, so I don't know how much we're giving away. Or did it already take it? We went from 60 to 49, so maybe it already took them. Okay, we're sending them off to the Harani and hoping the Herons will do us a favor here. Oh, no? No? So, how did we lose these goods already? What happened? Well, anyway, what kind of gifts are we giving? Are we giving away cattle or are we giving away goods? I don't know what the correct amount to give to these people is. Bear in mind, though, that 7 is enough for a god. 7 is the minimum for a god, so that's at least something to go off of. Should we do 2 of each then? Or should we do 4 cattle? It kind of does, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what the appropriate amount to give to people is. Do 1 of each, maybe? 2, like, just bearing in mind what we can afford. 4 cattle? Okay, we'll give 4 cattle. Sorry, I don't know how far behind me the chat is and how far the stream is. The stream seems to be a good 30 seconds behind. Okay, let's give 4 cattle and see how that works out. The mood has gone up. They accept the proposal even before we're finished making it. They attempted to thank us generously for the gift, but the effect was ruined by their uncontrolled drooling. They departed, and the people expressed their admiration for the clever way the clan got rid of them. Excellent. Excellent. Finally, an event that worked out well for us. Okay, so what does that do for the clan mood then? The clan mood is optimistic. The farmers are still in a bad way. So, the farmers are uncertain. But that fixed that, and we now have the curing mystery available. So, stockpile more food. We have just barely enough oxen to handle all this stuff still. We're down by a few farmers. Okay. Well, so, I hope that thing with the herons works out. You want to do some curing? Okay. So we'll do or sacrifice for a blessing. Oh, okay. I get you. So we just sacrificed to Chalana Arroy. We'll sacrifice again. We have a lot of sick people. Okay, so now we're up to 13. Chalana Arroy, Chalana Arroy, Chalana Arroy, Chalana Arroy, Chalana Arroy. 7, twice would be better. We've gone up. We've gone down. We've gone down, and we have sick people. Okay, anyway. What are we doing? Oh. So we don't want to sacrifice? They're saying we kind of should have, but we don't necessarily have to. 49, so it's gone up. Okay. So our people must make some as it trickles through after every event. That's interesting. So what season we're still in storm season, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so should we sacrifice to cure some of those people? They seem to think that 13 is a lot. Okay, well, let's give that a shot. Do curing. And what are we going to do? 7 and 7? Our biggest problems right now seem to be the 13 people that are sick and the farmers are not happy. So Building some some trade would help us in the future. Yeah, no, we're not trying to cure the cows, we're trying to cure the Four cows was very generous, and we got rid of them, so it worked. Yes, and they drooled on us in thanks. So, if we're gonna do this, she doesn't actually like the sacrifice of cows, I just remembered. So we'd be giving away 14 goods trying to cure these people. Otherwise we could try it on 7. If we give away 14 goods, then the next thing we do should probably focus on trade. Not necessarily trading for goods, but like opening trade routes so we can start making more of our own. Yeah. So should we try 14? We are starting to get a little bit low on them. Okay. Let's give us a goods here. She cured all of the sick. Praise Chalana Roy. Okay, we've made it to Sacred Time. We are still just a little bit over to the right side on our reputation. Be good to start getting a little bit more towards King here, so we can work towards the end goal of becoming a tribe. So anyway, 31 babies were born. We initiated 19 into adulthood. The clan has 12 more people, 18 more heads of cattle, 5 fewer horses than we did last year. So we've gained cows, that's good. We traded off 5 of those horses. We produced 1,200 bushels and ate 864. 92 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters made 48 cows worth of goods and made a profit of 13 on goods. And maintaining our shrines and temples is costing us 11 cows and 22 goods. Okay, so to maintain our shrines, we've lost even more goods. We are very, very hard up on goods. We definitely need to focus on that. We also seem to have lost a weapon thing. Our god talkers predict a more or less normal harvest. They thought we would be blessed with good fortune this year. We now have 10 magic. We have 10 magic. But we should be having good fortune this year. So, if we spend it all, we won't have anything left for emergencies. But if nothing unusual demands our magic, we won't have gotten its benefit. I don't know which is better. Gareth is kind of... Desrada. Honor Uralda and the animal mothers with 2 points of clan magic. Now, she might be onto something here. If we give a lot of magic to herds, we might do better with our cows. We kind of need to get on top of our cows because we need to be able to have some stuff to plow more fields for food and make sacrifices and that sort of thing. So she might be onto something there. Spend all we can on mysteries. Then we can sacrifice for understanding of the important blessings. So Loricon seems to be implying that maybe we should do a little bit more mystery sacrificing. To do that, we're going to need a lot more goods or a lot more cows. The women of our clan can't learn the magic they need to help defend us. Allot some of our magic to mysteries to help sacrifice to Vinga. Okay. We should certainly spend a point or two on trade magic. That is probably also true if we are going to somehow regain our lost goods and or more cows and build up our relations with people. It's easier keeping people healthy than trying to cure them later. We should allocate 2 to health magic and conserve a few points in case we need to call on Shalana Arroy. Allot 2 to crop magic. Our herds are important, so mark them for 2. Leave some magic available. Okay. So now that we got 10, I think we can afford to do a little bit more. So 2 for trade, 1 for crops, 1 for herds, 2 for herds, shall we say? If we did 2 for herds and 2 for mysteries, that would leave us a lot. That would leave us 5. So she thinks we should do 2 in health magic, so we should probably do at least 1. Definitely some mysteries if we're going to keep that going. So should we say 1 herds, 1 health, 1 mysteries? Diplomacy is something we've also been kind of ignoring. We've been focusing on trade, but diplomacy might help if we go talk to people. And thankfully, so far, knock on wood, we have not been raided. In the last 2 years, we have not been raided. So we kind of wasted a little bit of magic on war last time. We're not doing so great on the cattle raids ourselves. Honestly, though, I think that is a bigger thing. Like, that's how you gain cows, is by doing those raids. So, at least 1 in everything? Except for quests. Because we're not really ready to go on quests yet either. I mean, we're not even, we didn't even do well against bandits, you know? Like, we're not really an aggressive tribe. So if we spend it in diplomacy, does that mean we're gonna focus on, I guess that's kind of what this is for, was also we should spend points in what we think we're gonna focus on for this year. Obviously things come up, but if we're going to be blessed with good fortune this year, maybe now's the time to be trying to spread ourselves a little bit. So, doing some expeditions, maybe doing a little bit more trading. Well, not trading, but, you know, using Eseries to go talk to people, make some alliances.